Evelyn Cross had built an empire from nothing. She was known across industries as a billionaire with an iron will, a woman who never lost control and never trusted easily. Years ago, trust had cost her everything when her husband's betrayal ended not only their marriage but his life in a tragic accident that left her raising their only son alone. From that moment, fear disguised itself as protection. She surrounded her world with security, walls, lawyers, and cameras. Her 10-year-old son, Oliver, was the center of her universe, and yet he was also the source of her deepest anxiety. Evelyn worked long hours running her corporation, often returning to her glass mansion late at night, missing bedtime stories and school events. Guilt ate at her, but fear kept her distant. To ease her mind, she installed cameras everywhere Oliver spent time, including the private after-school learning center inside her company building where employees' children could stay. Among those employees was Daniel Reed, a 36-year-old facilities supervisor who worked nights and weekends without complaint. Daniel was a single father to a 7-year-old daughter named Lily, a gentle child with big eyes and a fragile body weakened by a heart condition that required constant care. Daniel's wife had passed away 3 years earlier, leaving him to balance grief, parenthood, and survival on a modest paycheck. He never asked for favors, never arrived late, and never spoke of his struggles. To most people, he was invisible, just another employee wearing a worn jacket and tired shoes. What Evelyn didn't know was that Oliver, despite his privilege, was deeply lonely. He struggled to connect with other children, burdened by the shadow of his mother's wealth and absence. At the learning center, he was often isolated, ignored, or quietly teased. The teachers were attentive but distant, careful around the boss's son, afraid to overstep. Oliver learned early that silence was safer than honesty. His drawings grew darker, his smile faded, and his laughter became rare. Evelyn noticed changes but attributed them to growing pains, never realizing how heavy her son's heart had become. One evening, as rain streaked down the glass walls of her office, Evelyn logged into the camera feed out of habit. She expected to see Oliver sitting alone with his tablet, as usual. Instead, she saw something that made her pause. Daniel was there, mopping the floor near the children's area while Lily sat at a small table coloring. Oliver hovered nearby, hesitant, watching Lily's crayons with curiosity. Daniel noticed and gently cleaned his hands before kneeling beside them. Without words, he slid a box of extra crayons toward Oliver and nodded with a soft smile. Lily looked up and offered Oliver a piece of her drawing paper. From that moment on, Evelyn began watching more closely. Over the next days, she noticed Daniel doing small things that no one had assigned him to do. He fixed a broken chair so Oliver wouldn't have to sit alone. He adjusted the lighting when Oliver complained of headaches. He brought soup from home when he noticed Oliver skipping snacks. These were not grand gestures, just quiet acts of care woven into exhausting workdays. Daniel treated Oliver not as a billionaire's son but as a child who needed kindness. The true shock came weeks later during an incident Evelyn would never forget. Oliver had an anxiety episode after a group of children laughed at him during a project. He locked himself in a small reading room, crying uncontrollably. The teachers panicked, unsure how to handle the situation without alerting security or Evelyn herself. On the camera, Evelyn's heart pounded as she watched Daniel approach the door calmly. He didn't force it open or raise his voice. He sat down on the floor outside, his back against the wall, and waited. For nearly an hour, Daniel stayed there, telling Lily stories quietly so Oliver could hear through the door. Stories about brave kids who felt scared but learned they were not alone. Stories about a little girl with a weak heart who still smiled every day. Slowly, Oliver's sobs softened. Eventually, the door opened, and Oliver sat beside Daniel, leaning into his shoulder. Daniel wrapped an arm around him, not as an employee but as a father who recognized pain. Evelyn watched tears stream down her face as something inside her broke open. What shattered her completely was what happened next. Daniel removed a small emergency bracelet from his bag, the one he carried for Lily, and gently explained to Oliver that everyone had something that made them feel different or scared. He placed the bracelet in Oliver's hand, telling him it was a reminder that someone cared and believed he was strong. That bracelet was meant to save Lily's life in an emergency, and Daniel gave it away without hesitation. That night, Evelyn couldn't sleep. She realized she had been watching to control, but what she witnessed was love she herself had failed to give. The camera she installed to protect her son had exposed her absence more than any threat. She dug into Daniel's file, learning about his past, his wife's death, Lily's condition, and the financial strain he endured quietly. Shame settled heavily on her chest. Days later, Lily collapsed at the learning center due to a heart complication. Panic erupted. Daniel arrived to find his daughter pale and unresponsive. He reached for the bracelet, only to remember it was gone. The camera captured his face in that moment, not with anger or regret, but with fear mixed with unwavering resolve. He held Lily, whispering comfort, while staff called emergency services. Oliver stood nearby, clutching the bracelet, frozen in terror. Lily survived. Doctors said she was lucky. Daniel returned to work days later, exhausted but grateful, never mentioning the bracelet. That was the moment Evelyn made her decision. She summoned Daniel to her office, a place most employees feared. He entered expecting reprimand or termination. Instead, Evelyn stood, her voice trembling as she thanked him, not as a CEO but as a mother who had failed and was learning. Evelyn covered all of Lily's medical expenses, set up a trust fund for her future, and promoted Daniel to a senior role with flexible hours and triple his salary. But more than money, she asked him to stay in Oliver's life, not as an employee, but as a mentor and presence. She also made changes in her own life, leaving work earlier, attending school events, and listening to her son's fears without judgment. Before the story ends, take a moment and comment below with one word that describes how this story makes you feel. Your words matter, and they help this channel reach more hearts.